St. Patrick was born not in Ireland but in Great Britain in AD 35. Well, actually his name wasn't Patrick, but he was referred as Maewyn Zucat. We'll stick with Patrick just in case I'm slaughtering that pronunciation. He was only 16 when his village was attacked by Irish raiders. Poor Patrick was taken into slavery to Ireland. Then he was sold to his master and served him for 6 years. It was during his captivity that he became a Christian. One day, he heard, as he described, as a voice compelling him in his sleep to leave his master and find the ship that awaited him. He fled from the coast of Ireland and eventually made it back to his home. He then decided to study in a monastery and stay there for 12 years. Patrick decided that his divine calling was to convert the pagans into Christianity. Eventually, he adopted his Christian name, Patricius, or Patrick as we now know it. He was appointed as a bishop and returned to Ireland. Patrick was arrested many times when he was in Ireland, but he always managed to get away out of prison. He had a lot of success converting people into Christianity in Ireland. Patrick traveled throughout Ireland, establishing monasteries, schools, and churches in all regions of that country. Eventually, Patrick returned to where he had once been a slave to pay his ransom to his former master. Despite being treated cruelly, Patrick didn't hold a grudge against him. Later, Patrick's former master threw all his treasure in his old mansion and set fire to it. He threw himself into the flames. His pride could not endure the thought of being vanquished by his former slave. There are a lot of legends surrounding St. Patrick. Some people say that he raised people from the dead. Others say that he drove the snakes out of Ireland. Patrick worked in Ireland for 30 years. Afterwards, he retired and died on March 17th in AD 461. His canonization only happened in the 12th century. The color green is associated with St. Patrick because of the Irish flag and the call of the island itself. St. Patrick's Day was originally a Catholic holiday, and still is, but has also evolved into a secular holiday being celebrated by non-Irish, non-Catholic, and even atheists. Today, when people think of St. Patrick, they imagine a leprechaun in a green jacket, hat, and a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The shamrock is the symbol of luck and is also associated with St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully, you now know a little bit more about the history of St. Patrick.